Hi, all. This is CJ just hopping in again to just check in and say I am still alive. I know that I haven't really been posting commentary or draw with me's as consistently as I hoped I would be. My college projects kind of got in the way, and my other classes that I had responsibilities for got in the way of this, and most of my posts have really been about the artwork and the things that I've made that have more so pertained to that. But I am back now, and I'm here with a bit of a bullet point off the cuff list just to give y'all a quick little update of where I'm at, where I've been, and do this as a fun little draw with me. The art that you're seeing being made on screen right now is an art piece that I made inspired by Leify's Mad Woman music video. I loved the vibes and the storytelling of the music video, and I really just wanted to make something inspired by it, especially after getting out of a hefty period of working on projects and being a little burnt out art-wise. So while that plays, I'm just gonna start talking about, my college projects, talking about my feelings on this channel and what I want it to be, and whatever else comes to mind, right? So to start, to amend the college project video that I made sometime in January, the fashion design project that I was doing for one of my design courses went very well. I was able to use Card to make a mock fashion website and Printful to get a lot of mock-ups of various clothes and items to put together and create a fictional little brand called Astral Graphics for the sake of just practicing apparel design, as well as seeking out print services to be able to potentially make certain things. Not saying I'm doing apparel right now. Genuinely, I'm not saying that, and that's not really a plan yet. But I was able to create a nice little brand, nice little character, a nice little getup for that. And then for my portfolio class, where I was originally going to do a game concept with a lot of game art and potentially an actual game, a swift reality check came to me quite soon after, putting that out, just because I realized that I have no game development experience, and it would have been too large of an undertaking to do with all my other coursework within 3 or 4 months. So instead, I took the time to network with artists local to my area, as well as simply doing 20 illustrations to develop my technical skill and creative eye and art. And then both of those projects just kind of got grouped together because nearing the end of finishing up the fashion design website on Card, I decided to create a template out of it to create a personal store to just put up all of my products upon. It's really been like a dream of mine to have a personal store with a bunch of items up for people to have access to and do what they want with. And now I've been able to really make that come true. And I really do hope people use it, that people like it, they get things that they like, that they want to see. I know things have been a bit of a hard time right now for a lot of people fiscally and financially. And hey, if you can't support, great. If you can't, that is okay. Or if you can support but just don't want to spend too much, I do have memberships on my Ko-fi and whatnot, where you can have access to like high-res wallpapers or the different high-res art pieces I've made through memberships on my Ko-fi. $1 is like a Starlight membership. Or Starlight tier that gives you access to like the high-res art that I make. And then $5 is for the wallpaper packs that I do, and the individual wallpapers, as well as being able to request your own personal wallpapers whenever I open commissions again. But getting back on the point though, in the projects, the stuff I was able to do for the portfolio class and my illustrations also allowed me to like deck out my ACG Goods store a lot and actually put products up there and out there for y'all. So hey, if you want to check that stuff out at the end of this video, that's really great. Consider that my little shill moment, my little ad sponsor type deal thing. But With that being said, and some of those projects being talked about, I now wanted to talk about, the channel and what I wanted to do it for. Because the current channel trailer that I have up, when I made that trailer, I was way more excited about starting YouTube and keeping consistency and making content and putting more of my personality out there and doing all these fun, different little things. And I made that video under the context that it would be happening pretty soon. But I've had some time since to really think about, one, why I'm doing YouTube, if I even really want to be a YouTuber per se, if I still want to do the channel stuff, or if I even want to just use YouTube as just an avenue to try different video art forms and stuff and just see what comes from that. Since I've come to the conclusion that maybe even if I didn't start out wanting to be a YouTuber, and this definitely is not the main thing I want to do, as I enjoy being an artist, I enjoy creating, I enjoy making art, and would rather focus more on that, this can still be a great avenue to try different creative forms of expression and just seeing what comes from being consistent with this for however long I want to be. Now, with that, I will still be establishing and reestablishing something that I said in my channel trailer and my general overview video, that this channel will largely be a whatever, whenever kind of deal. I will do what I want, when I'm ready to do it. Simple as that. I don't want to feel pressured to do a schedule. I don't want to feel pressured to make certain specific kinds of content, because I've always struggled with having a niche. I like too many things. I want to try too many things, and I don't want to feel confined to something that potentially could ruin the quality of it or could make me feel unhappy with what I'm making. So hey, sometimes you'll see me around more, sometimes you'll see me around less. Sometimes you may see specific videos on one topic, some videos that might be these regular like off the cuff general bullet point talking points, and some others will be just whatever I want to try, whatever I'm more passionate about. Some may even be Draw With Me's where I'm working on products for stores and talking about whatever the content of the product or whatever it means to me, whatever, whenever, And I just wanted to make sure that that was clear, just so no one was confused on what they were getting into when sticking around with me. So there's that. As for a personal thing that I would like to talk about more so, I am finding that in both being an adult now and well for having been an adult for the past 3 years, I'm finding that I really want to be able to get to know myself more, and I want to be able to really love myself more, learn how to really build new community structures, wanting to be able to really learn how to accept and appreciate myself for who I am, and see how that new perspective on myself can potentially improve my art and improve the things that I want to get into. And who knows, maybe I'll be talking more about those personal discoveries and those personal growths myself at some point here too. Who knows? I don't, and you don't, but we'll discover it together, But yeah. That's all that I really wanted to really say. I'm alive, don't worry. I'm still around, still doing stuff, still have plans to do things. And hey, if you want to share how you're doing, that's fine. Do as you please. I do not mind. If you'd like to give recommendations for things that I could consider doing, without the promise that they'll happen, because I don't know if they'll happen or not. But hey, if you just want to help out in that way, that's pretty cool. And going back to my little ad spot again, hey, I have my own personal little storefront now. It connects to all the places I have products up at. I still have my InPRNT, I still have my ACG goods, I still have my Ko-fi. I have all these places you can still support me, and you can still help me out if and when you want to. If you can, stressing that, if you can. I get it's hard right now. But with that, that is all that I had to say. Thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you very much for sticking with this odd inconsistency that may become consistency. They may go back again. We'll find out together. But with that, that is all. Thank you very much for watching, and see you around. Bye.